Bam! What do we got here? This is what I like.
We're doing tamales today.
Booyah. And check it out. She got me involved by having this setting outside, fire pit. If I'm cold, I got that fire pit keeping me warm. It's beautiful out here. It's nice. And we're talking food. Man.
It sounds like all of our favorite things.
It's all checked again on the check mark.
Yep.
And we're doing something highly delicious. Like, man, I'm like stoked.
You know, you can put anything you want in tamales, but today we're gonna do beef tamales with the green salsa that I showed you guys how to make. And check. And the red pepper salsa that I also showed you guys how to make. And if you guys missed that video, I'll put a card up here so you can check it out.
So green and red, check.
Check.
You got the Birria meat that you cook, slow cook ribeye.
Yep, I made that. I made it yesterday, so it's easier to make tamales today.
Oh, you got the jalapeno and cheese tamales, but we don't have the jalapeno. I'm sure you can grab that.
Yeah, we gotta grab the jalapenos a little bit later so we clear some room, but we also have those.
You made your masa mix.
Yep, this is our masa here.
And which is tasteful just on its own because she flavored that to perfection. You got these husks. We got a tamale pot going. Bam.
Yep.
What else? You got cheese. What? I might put a tamale here, jalapeno cheese, beef tamale with green, and a tamale with red, and triple stack that bad boy.
What?
Yeah, man. I'm hungry. I'm ready, and I'm excited. Let's get to going on this.
All right, so I'm over here at the sink and I have my tamale pot. I'm gonna fill this big pot, fill it with some hot water because we have to soak our corn husks in them. We're gonna let those sit while we prepare all of our other ingredients. Should be about an hour or so, and these will be nice and pliable and easy to roll tamales with. These are the ingredients that you're gonna need to make the masa for the tamales. And really, it's just a few things that you need. This is maseca or just corn flour. Really, any brand would work. And then I have some oil, some salt, baking powder, and I have different broths here. This one is some Birria Consome that I made in my other video. So if you haven't seen that one, make sure you check that one out. And then I also have some chicken broth, garlic, onion powder, and cumin. So basically all I'm gonna do is put all of these ingredients into my masa flour. So that's the chicken broth, and it looks like my pot might be a little bit too small. Baking powder and our salt. This broth right here is gonna give our masa a nice color to it. It's gonna turn it just a little bit more red than white. And it's also gonna add some really good flavor. We're all about the flavor here. And I think I'm gonna have to switch my bowl. All right, I got a bigger bowl here. Just pour all this into it. Oh, that's nice. So this is just rehydrating this masa flour, and you do want it to be like pretty moist. I'll show you the consistency that you're looking for once we get to it. So for traditional tamales, like they usually use lard, but we are actually using pure olive oil that we're using. We're not using lard here, so that makes it healthier for you too. So you don't, you can maybe eat an extra tamale if you want. If you have a stand mixer, you can put it in the stand mixer as well. I don't have one, so I'm just working off this arm muscle here. Okay, so we're almost there with the consistency, but it does need a little bit more broth, and I have more of this yummy beef broth that I had. We don't want dry tamales, so you gotta make sure this is well hydrated. Okay, this is about the consistency that I'm looking for. It's nice and smooth. You can tell it's got some oil in it. It's pulling away a little bit from the bowl, and I just want to make sure that I can spread it nice and easily. Now that I've got the right consistency, it's time to make sure that it tastes good. So you can just taste this. There's nothing wrong with tasting the masa raw. You want to make sure it tastes good because this is going to make sure that your tamales taste good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I taste the salt in it, so I know it's gonna have plenty of flavor, and those broths that I put in really add a nice touch. So I would say this is ready to roll tamales. All right, so we prepared everything that we needed to make these tamales, and now it's time to roll these babies.
Time for work, so we can create that product. That's what we doing here.
Okay, so on these husks, you can feel it. There's like a rough side and a smooth side. And we're gonna use the smooth side, and it helps also because these husks are a little bit wet, and when it's wet, the masa doesn't like to stick to them. So I have a towel here, and I'm just gonna dry off these.
If it's too wet to find the dry side, slide it around here. The dry side will catch.
Oh, we found a trick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you soak these, huh?
Yeah,
that's why they're soft.
These. We are gonna take some masa. Scotty, you've done this a time or two, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm just refreshing my memory. I'm just spreading it out. You know what I'm saying?
I think your muscle memory is taking over from last time when we did this. I think you got it.
Yeah, this is a process.
Oh, did we mention we're cooking these over the fire?
No, you didn't. We didn't.
Okay, so see how this is about halfway down my husk, and it goes all the way to the top on that side? We'll put some salsa down, and then we'll put the beef on. And then you take it like this, and then fold it over. Kind of tuck that in, fold that side over, and fold up the bottom. And there you go, you have your little tamale.
So is that good enough on the red sauce there?
Yeah, that looks like perfect amount.
All right, you got to show me how much meat, because I'll put too much.
As much as you like.
Yeah.
That should be good, as long as you can close it.
Okay.
So Scotty, what made us want tamales so bad recently? Remember? So we're in Yuma, Arizona.
Driving by these side streets and seeing people sell them, and making all this money selling tamales, and me wanting to trick my dough and buy them. I'm like, man.
Plus, it's funner to make them at home anyway. It just gave us the idea.
Yeah.
Like, hey, all these people got tamales around here. Tamales sound good. Let's make them.
Let's make them.
We usually have the kids out here helping us, 4 extra hands, and it goes a lot faster, but they're doing school right now. This is almost like you can get your whole family involved doing it. All right, so in your tamale pot, you have to put some corn husks down over this little grate. It helps keep the water off of the tamales so that they don't get all soggy and stuff on the bottom. You're just trying to steam your tamales. So I have that layer down, and then we can put our tamales right over the top of that. So you just stack them up in here like this, kind of lean them up against each other and stack them up pretty tight.
I'll put that down there. Take one of these, stick the cheese in there, kind of sticking out a little bit, break it off, and wedge it in there like that. That way the cheese stays in one spot. I think I should do it this way too.
That's a big one.
Yeah, actually I want to.
What? You're plugging the hole.
Stuffing it, baby.
Right on. That one looks good. Okay, so our tamale pot is full of tamales. We got about 34 tamales in this pot. The next thing we're gonna do is take these corn husks, and I just line them up around the sides like this, and do this all around the side. And so once you get all the way around the pot, the reason for that is when you fold them over, it keeps the tamales dry. It keeps the water from falling inside of them, which you don't want, because you don't want to have soggy tamales. So once I get these all the way around, what I'm gonna do is just fold them over the top of the tamales like that, and I'll put a couple on top. Make sure it's all the way down the sides. If it's not, you can always add more. Okay, and then once you have the all covered and all the tamales tucked in nicely, then just put your lid on the pot and then cook them. All right, and over to the fire we go. These are gonna cook for probably about 2 hours. You can check them at the 1 and 45 minute mark, but you can't just pull one out and check it right away. We'll show you why. These guys have been on here for
almost 1.5 hours, 2 hours.
So I think that it's time to pull them.
You know, I'm just following you around, man. I'm following that scent.
It tends to happen when it's almost time to eat.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, just because they've been cooking for 2 hours doesn't mean they're
ready.
Time to eat yet. It's very important to let your tamales steam and rest before you eat them, because if you don't, they're gonna be gooey. You have to let the masa kind of sit.
Let's see, that smells like corn and beef.
corn and beef.
Smells delicious.
Not to be confused with corned beef, but corn and beef.
Yeah, that's two separate things there.
If you notice the masa is like kind of gooey right now, it's because that's why you have to let them sit.
So when you let them sit, they just harden up.
Yeah, they just set.
Assuming the more you pile up, the slower it's going to cool down.
Yeah, which is why I also have some saran wrap. That's going to be our secret weapon because we don't want to wait. We've been waiting all day. We're starving.
That's so bad, but it is the truth.
It is the truth. So you can wrap them up like that little.
You can put that in my pocket. It's
I can just set it. Too bad you don't have a shirt pocket. You can just set
that's
it right
too close to the mouth. It won't make it long.
Tamales are like one of those foods that I could just keep eating like
throughout the day?
the whole day. Like every 30 minutes, go grab a tamale. Is that bad?
No, but yeah, but
No,
because I understand because these are things that, man, they're just so delicious.
Yes, they are.
You told me I had the jalapeno cheese and steak. Oh, that batter is delicious, man. We really got this down pat.
Well, now they're all wrapped, ready to cool. We're gonna leave these for, I'd say, at least a half hour to an hour. That's gonna be the hardest hour.
Oh, that's hot.
Hot tamale.
They're hot, bro. Yeah, definitely just waiting it out, just let it cool. The best experience when the thing sits and it cools down and then it gets all real succulent and it sticks together. The masa finished cooking and that flavor just marinades within the flavor and then it's just...
Somebody's ready to eat. He's going off.
Bamboozle, we are here.
We are here. We finally made it.
Finally, yeah. We've both been anticipating this time right here.
Oh, yeah.
I see you get the guacamole going. You doing a little spoonful of this?
Sure. This is called tableside guacamole. It's fancy.
Get right here, huh? Oh, good name, man. I like that.
I got that from some restaurant. All I know is it's fancy. It's like it's really expensive guacamole.
It's more expensive when they make it table side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, let me get my drinks ready. I got my Splendid, soda water, 100% pineapple juice. That got to get the day cracking. Tastes delicious.
Ooh, that pineapple juice is good.
Oh, yeah, always.
I like the flavor of that.
All right, Lacey, plate's done. It's fixed. It's looking delicious and just sitting here. It's time to taste test. Let's say a prayer real quick.
All right.
Here, Father, thank you for this. Amen.
Amen.
All right, man. I can't go first this time. It's going to have to be us. Ready?
Same time.
This is a jalapeno tamale.
I'm excited about this one.
Jalapeno and cheese.
Ooh.
Oh, look at the cheese. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this, cheer it up.
Cheers.
There we go.
Okay.
Beautiful. I mean, beautiful corn flavor.
Yeah.
That's why we eat tamales, is that flavor. That's that masa. It's succulent. It's moist. Everything with the side dishes, with the guacamole, sour cream, all that's kicking in right now. That's delicious.
Yeah, that was good. I like the texture of the cheese kind of stayed together and you have a bite.
Yeah, I didn't really get cheese because I got the front part of it.
Oh, you got to try the cheese. Try the cheese.
Okay.
You taste it? It's good.
You know what I like about that? A jalapeno is not hot, but it has a flavor. You taste the jalapeno and it's all soft and cooked down.
Yeah, it's
And then the cheese is in there, like string cheese. Oh, man. That's delicious.
That's a good combination. You don't even need meat in that. Like the cheese and jalapeno just does it all.
Yes, it does. Mixed in with that masa and all the salsas and all the flavors is pineapple. Yeah, that's delicious. Your beans are fresh. Your pico de gallo is crunchy.
Yeah, this is a delicious meal.
That's why tamales are on the hit list. These are just outstanding. There's some sour cream and everything else, some guacamole.
Tamales are like a labor of love. Like you have to like make them, roll them, cook them, let them set, and it's like you're just like raising up this little masterpiece.
Yeah. Here, Rain, come take a bite. You're gonna have subtle jalapeno flavor in there. Because it should be cooked down and soft, but it still have that flavor. You like it?
Not bad.
Nice. Not camera lady a bite. How about that?
Our lovely camera lady.
I know she's gonna like it. This is Jana's favorite dish here. That's Jana's favorite dish. She loves tamales. She keeps that. Wake up in the morning, have a tamale. We got over 30 of them.
That's a lot of leftovers.
That's a lot.
They will all get eaten. We do not play around when it comes to tamales.
No.
They'll all get eaten.
It's nice because you throw them in the freezer and the next day you just throw them in the microwave for a minute. So and then they're done. So
that's how you guys make tamales. So I hope you guys give it a try and thank you guys for watching.
thank you.